Good morning, students. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my class. This is Pradeep sir with another session of class 10 mathematics. Presently, we are going through the chapter similar triangles and we are covering the topic ratio of areas of two similar triangles. So, we have learned the theorem that if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their area is equals to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. That is, the theorem says the ratio of areas of two similar triangle is equals to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. We have proved the theorem, and based on the theorem we have solved few problems. Today I am going to show you some typical problems based on this topic. Okay, so let us start with the question. uh, there is a figure. It is given that BC is a common base. On BC there are two triangles ABC and DBC, and AD is joined, A and D are joined to make the line segment AD. AD intersect the base BC at point O. We have to prove that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle BDC is equals to AO upon BO. So first let me write down the question. Given ABC and DBC are two triangles on the ABC and DBC are two triangles on the common base BC. AD intersect BC at O. We have to prove area ABC upon area BDC equals to AO upon BO. Now let me draw perpendiculars from A on BC. Suppose this is E and this is F. So there are two triangles formed, triangle AOE and triangle DOF. These are the two triangles formed. We have to prove that these two triangles are similar, then we can prove this question also. So construction: AE perpendicular to BC and DF perpendicular to BC are drawn. Proof. So first of all, let me show that these two triangles are similar. Triangle AOE and triangle DOF, we get angle AOE is equals to angle DOF. They are vertically opposite angles. These two angles, these are vertically opposite angles, as you can see from the figure. So vertically opposite angles, and angle AEO equals to angle DFO. both are right angles, both are 90 degrees, both are equal to 90 degrees. See, AE and DF are perpendicular on BC, therefore the angle formed will be right angles. Therefore we can say triangle AOE is similar to triangle DOF by AA. By angle similarity, these two triangles are similar. Therefore we can write AO upon DO is equals to AE upon DF. Hypotenuse upon hypotenuse equals to perpendicular upon perpendicular. As we know that if two triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are proportional. Corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. So let this be equation number 1. Now let us find the ratio of areas of these two triangles. So area ABC upon area DBC, we have to use the formula of area of triangle, that is half into base into height. So half base of triangle ABC is BC and height is AE, and here half base of the triangle DBC is also BC and height is DF. So by cancelling these two, we get area ABC upon area DBC equals to AE upon DF. And now see, from equation 1 we can write, in place of AE upon DF, we can write AO upon DO from equation 1. So equals to AO upon DO. Therefore the question is proved. Area ABC upon area DBC is equals to A upon DO from equation number 1. So this question is proved. Okay, just go through it. Hope you have understood. The sum is a simple one. Now the next question. The question is, if the areas of two similar triangles are equal, then show that they are congruent. Means two triangles are similar and both are having equal area. We have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So first of all, the diagram. Suppose ABC and PQR, these two triangles are similar and their areas are equal. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and area of triangle ABC is equals to area of triangle PQR. What we have to prove? To prove triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. Now the proof. So we know if two triangles are similar, then we can apply the theorem of ratio of areas of two similar triangles. So since triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, then area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equals to AB upon PQ whole square equals to BC upon QR whole square equals to AC upon PR whole square. This is the theorem. We have learnt about this theorem in the previous session. Now the area of both the triangles are equal. Area ABC, area of triangle ABC and area of triangle PQR, they are equal. So their ratios will be 1 because they are equal. So 1 equals to AB upon PQ equals to BC upon QR equals to AC upon PR per square. Okay, now let us find the square root of all the sides. So square root of 1 is 1, square root of AB upon PQ whole square will be AB upon PQ, that is the square will be removed. So it will be equals to BC upon QR equals to AC upon PR. Or we can write AB upon PQ equals to 1. All the ratios are equals to 1. BC upon QR is equals to 1. AC upon PR is equals to 1. By cross multiplication, AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR, AC is equals to PR. So you can see all the three sides of triangle ABC are equal to corresponding three sides of triangle PQR. Therefore, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SSS, side congruency. So this question is also proved. This question is very important, though it is a very simple one. Okay, just go through it. These two triangles are similar and their areas are equal, so the ratio of area will be 1. And here the theorem has been applied that area ABC upon area PQR equals to AB upon PQ whole square equals to BC upon QR whole square equals to AC upon PR whole square, the theorem. Now by calculation we have got AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR, AC equals to PR. That is, all the three sides of triangle ABC is equal to the corresponding three sides of triangle PQR. Therefore, they are congruent by SSS, side congruency. Hope you have understood. Good. So here is the next question. Prove that the area of equilateral triangle drawn on one side of a square is half the area of equilateral triangle drawn on its diagonal, one of its diagonal. So here, as you can see, ABCD is a square, PDC is equilateral triangle drawn on the side DC, and QAC is the equilateral triangle drawn on the diagonal AC. So we have to prove that area of triangle PDC is half the area of triangle QAC. Given ABCD is a square, PDC and QAC are equilateral triangle triangles drawn on DC and AC respectively. We have to prove area of triangle PDC is equals to half the area of triangle QAC. Now let small a be the length of each side of the square. So what will be the length of the diagonal? We know the formula. It is root 2 into sides. So if a is the length of each side of the square, then diagonal will be root 2 a. Root 2 multiplied with a. Let each side of let the length of each side of the square ABCD be a. Therefore length of its diagonal AC is equals to root over 2a. Triangle PDC and triangle QAC are equilateral triangles. So they are similar because we know all equilateral triangles are similar. So we can say triangle PDC. Triangle PDC is similar to triangle QAC. Since all the angles of equilateral triangle are equal, we can use the property, that is criteria, angle AAA. Now if two triangles are similar, then we can use the theorem, that is area PDC upon area QAC is equals to DC upon AC whole square. We know this, that ratio of areas of two similar triangle is equals to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. I have taken DC and AC as their corresponding sides. So this is the theorem. Now what is DC? DC is taken as A, and what is AC? AC is root over 2A. So A upon 2 root over 2A per square. So here A will be cancelled. A will be cancelled. So we will get 1 upon root 2 whole square, that is 1 upon 2. So by cross multiplication we can write area PDC is equals to half area QAC. Proved. This was the question. So hope this question is also very easy, and I hope you have understood the whole thing, the whole process. Just go through it. Before applying the theorem, you must confirm that these two the given triangles are similar, because this theorem is applicable to similar triangles only. So if the triangles are not proved similar, not given similar, then we have to prove it. We have to show that the triangles are similar. Understood? So that's all for today. Hope all the sums which were solved today, you have understood it very well, and I am confident enough that if the next time these sums are given to you, you can easily solve it. So now the next thing you have to do, you have to practice more sums. Just take books from other sources. There are different sources from where you will get the question. So many books are there in the market. Sample papers are there. Then you will have the previous year board exam papers. So just go through it, select the type of question based on this topic, and try to do it yourself, and hope you can do it very well. After practicing all these sums, you will get enough confidence to appear in the board exam. So go on for practicing. I shall return with another session in the next class, and we'll do some more sums based on this topic. So till then, goodbye and have a wonderful day.